Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Greg Olsen, and that's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Ready to up. Williams going to throw on the first play.
Initially, they do
There's no way he got 5 yards on
the first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Mike Green is there on the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Got the hook up there to Ogunze. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago.
16 yards. That's good. We're up Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard.
To throw is Williams. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Poston Loveland. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. Throwing again, Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Travis Jones in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Jackson going to keep this. The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it. And the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. First carry here for Devon Achane. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point. Up and good. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
DC, ready? DC.
33.
That's good.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Montez Sweat there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 38 now, here's second and 5. Well run with a check. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Makes it third and 2.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down.
We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll get about 2. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 46, here's second and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Was brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Mike, I think it's important to point out the difference between RPO and play action. On RPO, everyone is blocking for that ball to be handed off. So when the quarterback does pull it, like he did here, it has to come out of his hand. The longer he holds it, the play is just not designed to hold up in protection, and it results in a sack.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catch.
And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the officials, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. On the give, here's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Williams. Pushed out to his left. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10. Williams to the air once more. The man left side. That's
There's no way he gets 9 yards right there.
Close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth downs looming. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bears cut the deficit down to 1. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. Set to go now on first and 10. A run up the middle with Achan, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And nice work here. He got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throw to the right flap. It is caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a screen set up by Achane. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And the Ravens are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Achane. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Second and goal. That went out wide to Achane. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
He will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one sends all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Keenum. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To throw, here's Keenum. This one is caught right side by Zacchaeus.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing, Keenum. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
A run out of the gun with H.M. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, Jackson. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's taken in. He's going to have a Ravens first down as this defense is too loose there. 19 on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll look to set up the screen here. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and short, Jackson. Flushed to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 31 yards.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the Bears' 2-yard line.
That one, take it in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Ravens.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seize the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now Keenum. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they will finally run him down. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30. and another first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Keenum. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. That's out left and complete to Burton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down. Throw it again. It's Williams. A quick slash into the hands of Odunze. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Give up the middle with Swift. And nothing develops there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Good blocking, and he's in.
This game is fucking hilarious.
Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long for Jackson. Taken in by Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the gun, Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That pass is caught by Burton. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Williams to throw on second down. Another one there for Burden. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
In motion, it's Odunze. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he's going to get down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. David Ajabo getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Williams. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll be out of bounds just past 25.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Anything really to write home about. What it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. Levante Turpin. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Picked up by the All-Pro, Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And the Ravens are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Bears 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Oh, that is downfield and caught by Zacchaeus. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.